Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. I know a lot of people are doing events tonight, and so they're wanting to watch the recording. So I just clicked record. And we are going to start our call off tonight with a guest speaker. Kendra is going to share her story with us. She has an incredible story of how the products have just changed so much for her health. And I'm excited for you guys to hear from her. So, Kendra, go ahead. Oh, wait, hang on a sec. You're not unmuted. There you go.
That's my bad. So sorry. Okay. Hey guys. Yeah, oh man. Sorry, the unmuted like totally just threw me off right now. Okay. So I started Plexus a year and a half ago now, and I definitely did not try it to lose weight at all. I actually did it solely for energy only. I did not know that it helped with weight. I did not know that it helped with health. I did not know it helped with anything except energy. And I have 4 kids. And at the time, my twins were, let's see, 4 months. And then I had a 3-year-old and 5-year-old. And I was just exhausted, seriously, all the time. I could literally barely function. And one of my friends kept posting about with her energy for her taking care of kids. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to try that. So I was like, I don't even care. It has a 60-day money back guarantee. So if it does not work, I'm getting my money back. And no, I'm going to try it. So I actually signed up as a retail customer when I first signed up. And I let it sit on me. And she's like, have you tried it yet? Have you tried it yet? Have you tried it yet? So finally I was like, okay, I'm going to just start. So within 3 days, I noticed that energy level that I wanted. And I was like, this is amazing. I cannot believe this. How great I'm feeling. And so I was doing all this stuff. Within a couple weeks, I could tell that the constipation issues that I've had literally my entire life, and when I say constipation issues, I'm talking really bad, guys. I would go like once every 7 and 10 days. That's how bad. And so I was obviously miserable, but within a couple weeks of taking the triplex, I could tell that they were getting so much better. And my weight loss journey actually started then, because it was that bad that just on triplex alone, I lost over 20 pounds in the first few months. So I really think that my gut health was seriously so bad that I just couldn't lose weight. So just the triplex alone, the first few months helped me lose over 20 pounds. And then within a few months, I was noting that all of these health issues that I kept having were starting to, all the symptoms were just starting to disappear. Like I've have tachycardia and heart palpitations, and I no longer feel my heart racing all the time. I don't feel the palpitations all the time. I had migraines and headaches, and I have not had one in over a year probably. And so in last January, we did that Renew You, I think is what it was called. And I was like, I've lost all this weight. I'm just going to go for it and see what I can do. And in those 2 months, I lost, well, I honestly don't know how much, but I lost a lot, and I lost a lot of inches. Like within the first few weeks, I lost like 6-7 inches, which is insane. And I was just taking the Triplex Ease and MetaBurn. And I have just been pretty much doing that since. And now I have not weighed myself recently, but the last time I weighed, I think I was down 74 pounds since last June. Yeah, June of 2019. So just over a year and a half. And honestly, I did not really change what I was doing otherwise. I am not good with diets. And every time that I try to do them, I pretty much fail because I'm just not good at it. But I switched over to the Hunger Control Slim, and seriously, it was like game changer for my weight loss because I have major sugar cravings. And when I started taking the Hunger Control instead of the microbiome, I really hardly ever have sugar cravings anymore. So it's seriously insane. But other than that, I really don't know what to tell you. Just stay consistent and you will get there because that's all I have been doing.
Wow. Oh my goodness. I love that. That is incredible. And like going once every 7 to 10 days, like I was like crazy.
Bad. really, really bad.
So tell me, okay, so you switch over to Hunger Control. I love that tip. Like, so with when you're troubleshooting with people, sometimes that is just all they need to do is just switch over to a different pink drink. But then tell me, what do you take? So with Triplex, did you ever up your dosage of Pro by 5 slowly to 4, or how many do you take of those? 2?
Oh, I pretty much always take 2. They're like every now and then, if I eat like super unhealthy, like really greasy food, I will up it to 3. I don't think I've ever taken 4.
Wow, no, that's good to know. Okay, and then what about with Metaburn? Do you take 1 or 2 Metaburn?
2, and I take it. It depends. I normally take it with my lunch or right before lunch.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, because I like to know too, because sometimes a lot of times the question people have, like, when do I take Metaburn? And then with Ease, when you started it, did you do the loading dose or how did you start Ease?
I did do the loading dose for the week, and then it all depends on Ease. Sometimes I take 2, sometimes I take 4, and it just depends on how I'm feeling. Like, because I have back issues as well, like my back hurts pretty much all the time, and it could be because I carried around all the kids. I also got into a car accident when I was 16, and maybe it just stemmed from that. But if my back hurts, the next day will take 4, and I'll just kind of like switch Ease back and forth. So that one's not really like a set how many I take.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing. I love that. The consistency of you taking it. I mean, you've been with Plexus how long now total? Like from start to now? How long has it been?
With Plexus, I started I technically did not start until I guess July of 2019 because I just let it sit there. So
okay. July of 2019. So a year and a half just being so consistent. Wait, that's a year and a half, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that consistency is where it's at. I love it. And wow, over 70 pounds is incredible. I know I saw you at our retreat this past couple weeks ago, and you are so small because last time I saw you was in March. And so
and I've lost a lot since then.
You look incredible. Thank you so much for sharing. So excited for you. Okay, so Katie was going to share next, but I'm not seeing her. I know she has an event. She has a few events tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and what am I trying to say? I am going to hand it off to Jenny. She is going to share. Okay, so Jenny has signed, I believe, her 8th or 9th person. I don't know. She just keeps adding them. I can't keep track, but she is going to share with us her top tips for recruiting and helping people get started with Plexus as an ambassador. So Jenny, take it away.
Thank you so much, Joanna. Hi, everybody. So yeah, Joanna asked me to share my top 3 tips. And I'll just say, literally, like, it's totally been God-given. Like, I have been really praying over my business. That's actually one of my top tips. So Affirmations like are huge, like just affirming things like they've already happened. Um, and then I just been praying to God to send me people that need plexus to help with their health. Um, and it's been working. Surprisingly, I mean, it's been working. So it's been a huge blessing. Another tip, staying consistent. I've been sharing for a little over a year now, and I've been really consistent at posting about plexus each day and posting in my stories. Um, so people are just seeing that, I'm consistent, I'm about these products, basically being a product of the products. So, and then another one is, sorry, adding value to people. This is a big one for me because I did patient care for about 18 years before. I'm a school bus driver now, but before then I did patient care. And so I think it's just in me to want to take care of people. I mean, it's in my heart. Um, so just adding value to people, liking and commenting on their posts, and just sending them personal messages, reaching out to them, asking them how they're doing. And so, yeah, I'm actually surprised. It's just like these people that have been reaching out to me this month, I've been keeping in touch with them since about summertime. And then finally they have just been blowing up my phone telling me that they're ready to try Plexus. So it's been a blessing.
Oh, I love that, Jenny. Thank you. And that like follow up, fortune is in the follow up. And so you are being
Yes.
good with your follow up for them to all be ready now to get started.
Yes.
And so you've been with Plexus. I'm looking back at your account really quick because I wanted to see how long it's been. For like 3 years now, or it's 2 years?
A little over 2 years. Yeah.
A little over 2 years. But I feel like your business has just started to explode in 2020. So what do you feel like was I don't know, do you feel like there was a moment or something that was like your kind of something that was a game changer for you in your business, something that clicked, or something where you just, I don't know, because this year, or not this year, I guess it was last year's 2020, it all kind of goes together. It feels like the same year almost, but 2020 felt like your business just started to explode. And I would love to hear if you felt like there was a time where you're like, okay, like I'm going to do this, like something clicked, or maybe.
Yeah. Again, going back to just praying over my business, and the affirmations have been huge. In the beginning, when people started signing up with me, a lot of them weren't taking Plexus seriously. And so I lost several people, but inside of me, I was like, okay, this is not the end. It's okay. I'm just going to keep going forward. And just not giving up. I mean, that's just not in me. I don't give up on people. So, I don't know. It was in October, I think I went gold. And that's when I was really, that month, I was going through a lot of hardship. My grandma passed away, and that was really hard on me. But I was really just praying specifically for God to send me people that needed Plexus and that were going to take their health seriously. So just staying in contact with people, not giving up on people, being bold, just getting out there and just messaging, calling, sending out samples, all the good things.
Oh, thank you. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that. Consistency, praying specifically over your business, and being a product of the product. Your before and after that you share is incredible. And so thank you so much for sharing. I know that everyone just loved that because it's encouraging to know, like, just stick with it, like stick with it. And I feel like it is true. The more you do this, like, because sometimes, well, I guess it depends, but I feel like I sign more people up now, even so many years into the business, than I did in the beginning. And it is that consistency. And so now, like, I think, is this your highest recruiting month or close to, or not? Can't remember.
Yeah. Well,
So far, or
yes, so far, yes.
I mean, we still have so much of the month left. We have like
Yeah.
5 days, so who knows?
Right.
But yeah, so even more than 2 years into this business, and look at you. And so you're amazing. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay, so Katie is going to share with us some tips now, and then she has to hop off. She's doing an event, and so okay, Katie, go ahead.
Okay, so Joe asked me to just share about there were a lot of different topics that a lot of you had written in that you were wanting a little bit more information on. So I'm just going to be like a few tips here just to kind of improve engagement with your social media, primarily focusing on Instagram because that's what I prefer. And I know a few more tips I feel like over there. So something I recently learned was, and this is from another MLM friend of mine, when we go to create our accounts in our bios in Instagram, this is a tip that a lot of us are missing. She says that there are 3 things that you really need to focus on in your bio. It shouldn't be about your favorite flavor of coffee or your favorite hobbies or that you like cats. Honestly, it should be pretty much nothing about us because we're there to give value to our followers and for people who are taking the time to watch us live our lives on Instagram. So these were her 3 tips. Number 1, tell them how you're going to serve them. So maybe mention like, I am a wellness coach. I lead others by providing ways for them to earn income from home. The second tip, so number 1, tell them how you're going to help them. Number 2, say the word help, like I love helping, and make sure that word is actually in your bio. I help others, or I help men and women, or I help XYZ. And the other thing is to, the third thing, I have a list of notes, but when I'm on my phone, it's like, I have to scroll out. So the third thing is to give them something free. So right now I have just like positive affirmations down here. Like that's your free thing. You get positive affirmations. But my husband is working on building me a landing page with website that's going to have a really great option on it. That is a wellness survey or wellness quiz. So that's going to take me into, you all need to try to do this. This is like a little task for after this call. I'm going to post a link that I told a friend about. She went right away and designed this, you guys, in less than 15 minutes. It is a free form that's on Google. And basically, if you have a Linktree, which is also free, you go to linktree.com, you put your email in, you link it to your Instagram. And anytime you like have a favorite video on YouTube, or you have a pair of slippers you love or makeup you love, you can just go in and post that link and it goes straight into your Linktree. And so you put that Linktree in your bio on your Instagram, and then friends can go in there and they can scroll down and be like, oh, Katie's favorite wellness supplements. Oh, her favorite skincare. Oh, her favorite, workout video. Oh, whatever. And you can add as many, as far as I know, as many links as possible. But the one thing that you can put is a free gut health test or gut health analysis. So you go to Google Forms and you just create whatever you want. There's a lot of really pretty options and it's all free. And you can pin that into your Linktree, and it's going to be a way for people to go in, take a survey, and you're going to see the questions my friend put together. I love it. And I'm actually going to copy pretty much all of it for my husband to put on my website. But it just has people answer the questions on the survey. And basically by the end of it, they're putting their email in and you're going to message them their results with, which is our products. Like, it's just another way to, you're offering this amazing consultation for them for free. So for my thought is put in your Linktree and put like free gut health consultation in my links, which is awesome. You can also do another form, and it can be like a join me form, and then fill out like how, would you like to earn income from home? But utilizing that place where you can put a free website and use your Linktree to build on that. I know a lot of us have them, but maybe some of you didn't know you could create free forms like that. And I keep seeing them in different places. And I feel like I'm missing the ball here on those, because I feel like that could be amazing for our businesses and they're free. So utilize your links. Let me swipe and make sure I have a couple other things. I have the form. I'm going to post it in our chat. Okay, so then a few other things for when you go to post. I literally just learned this yesterday by another friend, but you can swipe over, and I shared it in my my group, I think, but you can swipe over to your story section and click the live option. And when you click like you're going to go live, don't push the button to actually start a live, But as soon as you do that, up at the top of your screen, it tells you exactly how many of your followers are on right now. Like, I never knew that. And it does it on Facebook too. So when you go to post on Facebook, you can click the live option. It's going to say like, 279 of your friends are on right now, which, that probably means that they're going to jump on and hear what you have to say versus like 49 friends or 27 or whatever. Maybe that's not a good time to put your post out there or post your reel or your live or whatever you have. So that's just like a free tip that like Instagram doesn't realize we're probably using, or Facebook, but that's something too to be watching, because the more viewers that are on right then, the more chances they're going to see your feed drop into theirs. And so when that happens, my suggestion is to get on before that, check and see how many people are on, and then go and engage with several people for a few minutes before you post, and then post your post, and then don't leave. So a lot of times they say people have this mistake. They go and they're in the lunch line for their kids, or at the, whatever, the grocery pickup, they throw up a post and then they like shut their phone off and put it away. The problem with that is that they're needing to be engaging during that time. If someone's commenting, you need to forward comment back as fast as possible, because that just keeps your post boosted. Also, I save all of my own posts. That maybe sounds vain, but I go through and I like save all my posts, because every save that you get on your post really helps. So that's something that we can do on both Facebook and on Instagram. If you only do Facebook, you can go check out the live section, see how many viewers are on, and then you can go and you can post and then engage with those people as they're talking and commenting on your post, be commenting back, maybe go to their wall and like some of their things, and just build that community and that camaraderie up with them. But that's something new that I just learned that I'm starting to do. And I think that it's going to be really helpful just to get the most eyes on our posts. I feel like our algorithms are really weird right now on social media. And I just want every little help that I can possibly get. Let me swipe here and see my notes. Okay, three more things. If you have a business account on Instagram, you're going to want to check your insights, because it actually shows you the entire week, and it shows you a grid on what times of the day that you have the most people on, or that your posts actually get seen the best, which is crazy. And business accounts are basically just like regular. There's no cost there. You just click, you want a business. And so it changes it just a little bit, but you can see way more stats. And that's why I love it. So there's that. And then also, make sure that we're bringing value to people. Have your face in your stories like every day if you possibly can. Put your face in the stories. I don't care if we're not fixed up, or maybe you don't even have anything to say, but just like jumping on and say, I hope you guys are having a great day over there. Like literally that's all, but it keeps your little bubble at the top of the screen at the front of the line. And so it makes people, oh, I wonder what she's doing over there. I wonder what she's saying or sharing. And it helps you stay at the top of their see first list over on Instagram and Facebook in the stories. So anyway, that was really fast. I know I'm rushing back to another event, but I had those things and I wrote them down, and I feel like they're just really helpful. Maybe some of them are new, maybe some of them you guys have done forever. But I think they're really great ways that people have taught me, and I'm just thought I would share tonight with you guys.
Thank you so much, Katie. I hope your event goes wonderful. Wow, I love all of those tips, but the Google form sounds incredible. So I can't wait to do something like that. And I saw Brooke's comment about it. So I can't wait for us all to see how that helps and try it out and experiment with it, because that does sound amazing. I know for me, if I was interested in someone's profile and I saw they had a thing to fill like a quiz, I would fill out the quiz, because I would feel more comfortable doing that if I didn't really know the person, just filling out the quiz to see what it would say. So how smart is that? I am super excited. And I loved her tip too about just showing yourself in your stories. Stories is something that is, I feel like I'm getting better at, but for a long time just was really hard for me to wrap my head around, and it's not my favorite thing to do. And so trying to force myself to do them. But the more you do it, I feel like the easier it gets, and it does get more fun. And it, like she said, it could literally be anything random. And that's what I'm trying to just think of. So I think a lot of times I have no idea what I'm going to put in my stories. Well, it can just be literally whatever you're doing that day, just random things. And so for me, I've been putting some things about hair washing, because I don't wash my hair except for every, 2-3 weeks. And so I'll put random things that gets a lot of interaction, because people are like, oh my word, no way, that's crazy. And so that's something, or like if I'm cleaning, I'll do like a before and after, or today I was working out and Steele wouldn't stop fussing and like wanting me to pick him up. So I picked him up and was finishing my workout while I was holding him. So I just did a quick video. I was like, shout out to all the moms who finished the workout holding their baby. So anything that is during your day, because that's what people love to see. And so I loved all of her tips. And we're just going to end this call with a quick little encouragement that I have for you all. It's the 3 A's. And I would love to hear some feedback from you during this. So if you can type it out or write it down. But the first one is, first of all, I wanted to shout out Jacobed because she signed an ambassador today. And so way to go. I see you on here, but I just wanted to congratulate you because you're doing incredible in your business. Okay, so the first one of the A's is appreciation. So every day in your business, I want you to write down, like when you, like in the morning, before you start to work, write down 3 things that you appreciate, that you're grateful for in your business that day. Like not what you want, what you're pushing for, but like what you're grateful for right then. And I love this quote that says, happiness is not having what you want, it is appreciating what you have. And so often I think we can be so focused on what we're pushing for and what we really need, our family needs, the income amount, the rank, that we forget to take the time to just be grateful and appreciate what we have right now in the here and now today in our business. The people we have on our team, the people who place their orders this month, the people who are saying yes to more information this month, or whatever it is, the health win that you had in your own health because of the Plexus products. So 3 things, try to do that. I feel like it's really going to make a huge difference in your day-to-day, having that mindset. Because I think so often we can get stuck in the mindset of like I'm never going to hit that rank, or like I feel like I'm not going anywhere, or it just feels so hard to do this, or man, people just keep shutting off their subscriptions, or just like we can get stuck in that, like focusing on what we're not doing, what's not happening, what we haven't hit or achieved yet, instead of seeing what we have, like, and being and appreciating what we have now, even if it's not where we want to be forever, but just appreciating what we have. That's the first one, is appreciation. The second one is accomplishment. I love this one. And this is stuff that I learned from a training from Brooke Hemingway's Align. So it's not like brand new stuff that I made up, but it was my takeaway. So the second one is accomplishment. And start your day off with a win. This is something that I've been really trying hard to do, because I got stuck for a while, not recently because I've been doing better, but probably, in 2019, a lot of it was like going right to work in my business, like not even taking time to do anything else. And like in the morning, like I would have devotions, try to have devotions first, but like right away on my phone, checking my messages, seeing who needed help, answering, doing all the things, because it was crazy and momentum and it was exciting. But like you can get really burnt out quickly in all the things in life, marriage, family, everything, if you do that with your business. And so starting your day off with the win for you. So that could look like getting in a workout, folding a pile of laundry that's going to make you feel so good about yourself because it's off your couch or wherever. Or maybe it's organizing your closet, which is something I just did and it looks so much better. Or I don't know, it could look like so many different things because it's you and it's, you're your own person, whatever it is that would be a win for you that you can check off that like, I got that done before you really start your day, and you're going to feel so accomplished and it's going to help your day go so much better, because you're going to feel good about yourself, and it's going to, when you feel good and you feel accomplished, your day, it goes like 100 times better. So I would love to hear in the comments, while I go on to this next thing, type out like what you are going to start your day off with tomorrow for a win for yourself. And this can be hard to do if you're not used to it, because so often we can just like the kids, sometimes we just wake up with the kids and it's just like breakfast, school, and like, and then it's nighttime and you're exhausted and, but if you can even just wake up a little bit early and start something, like get a win for yourself, would be a huge deal. Even just like writing your affirmation for the day on your dry erase board, on your mirror or something, that would be a win. So whatever it looks like to you. Okay. Yes. I love that. Make your bed. There's this really cool thing someone did. Oh yeah, Pong Spencer. I don't know if you all follow her, but she does makeup. But she posted this really cool video about the facts, like scientific facts of how it helps your health or like your day to just make your bed. It was really cool. So making your bed is a huge one. Okay, so the third one we're going to go off to clean. I love that. I love these, you guys. I'm so excited for you all. So the third one is action. So we did appreciation, accomplishment, and the third one is action. So movement influences movement. And so often, like, we can get stuck, or we're not motivated, or we feel tired. We just don't feel like doing whatever, or whatever. But action breeds motivation. And so, and I love this quote too: the difference between dreams and reality is called action. A little bit done every single day adds up to a lot over time. And so, when we are, I feel like if you wake up and then you're like, I do not feel like working my business today, just do an action. It could be like wishing happy birthdays. And I'm talking more specifically like IPA actions. It could be reaching out to let your people who have subscriptions about to go out, letting them know. That's something I dread. Like, customer care isn't my favorite thing to do in the world. I don't know why, it just isn't. But when I do it, then I feel so good, and I usually get good feedback. Then, and we get into good conversations. I mean, not all the time. Sometimes they just don't answer you back, but that's part of it. But when I do it, then I feel so much better, and then I'm excited to go on to the next thing that I need to get done. And so just doing an action, like whatever it is, an IPA action, and that usually is going to trigger, like, that's going to encourage you to go on to the next thing. And even if not, even if you just got that one action done, hey, that moved you forward, and that is a baby step towards your goals. So put in the comments too, or write down what IPA action you're going to do tonight or tomorrow. If you're done for your, if you're done tonight with your business, tomorrow, that's going to move you closer to your goals. So put that in the comments. Are you going to reach out to that scary dream teamer? Or are you going to follow up to your, what I'm going to be doing after this call is I'm going to be reaching out to my ambassadors that have subscriptions set to go out tomorrow at midnight, because tomorrow at midnight is like the last day for all the subscriptions to process, and they're newer. They just signed up last month. And so I'm going to make sure to reach out to them tonight to let them know, like, hey, it's going out. Do you want to add anything before it does? And just check in on them and see if they need any help with that. That is really, really important, because either they do want to add something and they save on shipping, or maybe they need to push it out a day or two, or you never know. It's just really, really good, especially with that being their first subscription to go out since they signed up. It helps a ton, because I have been there, done that, where you just don't, and then it doesn't always end well if you don't remind them. And so that's what I'm doing. So I would love to hear responding. Okay, I love that, Kendra. That's awesome. Yay, Vonda, that's exciting. Your daughter's having really good success on her products. Super exciting. Follow up with the Dream Teamer. And I love that. I'm trying to scroll up. I see part of the comment, Katie's comment, start her day in prayer. So good. And it just disappeared. I was going to read the rest of it. Now I can't see it. Oh, and starting with Thanksgiving. I love that, Katie. Kara's going to follow up, and Susan's going to post a story pickup today and check to see. I love all of these, you guys. You are incredible. And it really is those little things that seem like they don't really matter much and they're not really moving you forward. Those are the things done consistently over time that are going to help you hit your goals. So, okay, just really quick, a reminder that our Ruby roadmap is starting on Monday. And it's going to be the first 3 Mondays of every single month for the next 3 months. So February, March, and April, but there's the post in the team page. It has all the dates. So hopefully you can time block them all out, or some of them out. We will be recording for those who can't hop on different days. It's going to be super fun, you guys. Make sure you get your book ordered. If you haven't ordered your book yet, I already started reading mine and it is so good. But it's open to anyone, even if you're not pushing for Ruby by the end of April, it doesn't matter. Like, it's going to be beneficial for anyone and everyone. Stay tuned for the bingo board that will be posted soon to go along with our first week's call. It's super fun. And yeah, so don't miss that. if you are serious about your business and you want to move forward, I think you will find a lot of just help, encouragement, inspiration from these trainings starting Monday. Okay, you guys, I think that's about it. There is a fun surprise dropping tomorrow on the team page too, so stay tuned for that. And have a wonderful night. Thanks so much for hopping on. Oh wait, what are we supposed to be read? Oh wait, Katie had a question. One sec. So I don't really have like a set amount to read by the first one. Maybe if you could at least get the first chapter in, if you have your book, that would be great. I'm in the first or second chapter. So just start reading it. I haven't divided it all yet. So whatever you get to, you get to. And then on our first call, we can kind of be more specific about where we're going and all of that. So, all right. Thanks to you all. Have a great night. Bye.